Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Overwatch. We are going to continue on our continuous competitive play cycle here, try and get as many games as we can with our time together. Yesterday, it was a lot of Mei. Yesterday, it was a lot of Zenyatta. Today, going to change it up a bit, going to move back to some Diva, but we're also going to see some Reaper and some Soldier 76. So, should be good times today. Maybe some Bastion. I'm thinking some Bastion. So let's go ahead and do that. We've selected our Soldier 76. Looks like we're having a little audio trouble just on my end. You guys should be able to hear just fine. Let's give this a whirl. This and this. And see if that brings us the level of audio we are looking for. Team has been assembled. Let's talk about who it's going to be. We have Cookie Montes as our Pharah. We have Adina as our Lucio, Jerkin as our Reaper, Fish Miner as our Junkrat, and YL Clearlove as our Reinhardt. Let's tab out for a second. Don't worry about that little hitch. Just going to open up our volume mixer and get that going on our correct playback device, which should be my headphones. Let's try it again. Set as default. Okay. This. And round arrived. Alright, so let's go ahead and speed on up here. Woo! Do some capturing. Got him, alright. I like that. Chain, don't want to be a part of that. Don't want to be a part of that. No! Not all of it? Alright. Ah! Thought I had him there. Thought I had him there. Let's move up. Woo! Thought I would get enough damage off him, but did not.
Justice.
Solid justice, a solid justice, but he died for it.
Not dead yet.
Could have tossed a missile at him, but wasn't sure I was going to make it.
I've got you in my sights. Resistance neutralized.
Yeah, let's get a little closer.
Into the iris. It's time.
Don't want to be a part of that. Don't want to be a part of that. Don't want to be a part Double grenades take me. Do we end up giving it away? Hopefully
Mission
not.
ain't over yet.
Hopefully not. Running back in here.
Defend the objective.
They're pushing hard. We gotta punish them. Let's try and get behind them. Here we go.
I've got you in my sights.
So hopefully that double kill pushed us closer to victory. Would have liked to have gotten a third kill off that to make it really worthwhile. Oh, hello.
Mission
Good to
ain't
see you.
over
Good to
yet.
see you, 1, 2, 3. We're glad you're here. See if we can finish this first match for you on a victory.
Check me out. Securing the point.
Justice rains from above. Rocket barrage incoming.
So I hit around that corner, thought I was going to have it, but did not. Did not. Used up the ult, did not kill me, got around the corner, but he was committed. It did manage to heal himself before the time was up. So we might turn a near win into a loss. We were at 99% for a long time, so that's a good Junkrat usage right there. Looks good. Looks good.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
We'll see how that works out.
Check me out. Securing the point.
Almost there.
First round.
And objective is secured. Well, we did it. Yay. So as promised, open with a little soldier and some other characters different from yesterday.
0.
And the result was good. Let's, while the next round starts, let's go ahead and Alt-Tab out for a couple of seconds. Quick hiccup there while we check our mouse settings and see why it is behaving so strangely. I'm on DPI cycling, so let's try and get, there we go, back to the DPI setting we need. Get that glitch taken care of, and we are in it to win it now with a nice smooth aim. Look at that. Look at that. Much better. Much better. All right, joining us this time, Lucio, Farah in the Sky, Reinhardt, and our Junkrat, and our own personal diva.
The objective.
My aim just improved, and it was even good enough last round, was landing a couple early rockets, and then doing some damage from behind late game. All right, let's hop up on here. Always a good place for soldier. Not quite as accurate as long range as I used to be, because that lose a little bit of range. There you go. Because his reticle does not reset as quickly since the last minor nerf. Still, very playable character. Very playable character. There we go. So we got those in. Looks like our previous victory has made him a little bit nervous. If he wants to shoot at me with that shotgun from far away, I can live with that. He only did 9. Oh. He apparently thinks that he's going to get in tight here, so... So he is going to gain his health back, and he is going to distract us from the front line. So I'm going to have to go in and put my kills somewhere else and see if I can't add a little healing to my team. Don't know if it was the right moment to use that heal, but I felt like there were a lot of people there, and it was a good opportunity for a group heal. Especially since I knew that Genji, there he is, would be coming in from behind us. Trying to finish him.
Enemy turret's not gonna bother us anymore.
Okay, let's reload and let's get him in our sights.
Haven't had enough.
There we go. So that was hello. That was hello to our neighbors. We didn't get the final blow, but there we did. Can't complain about the amount of damage output there, and our team was able to capitalize and clean up. So, winner, winner. chicken dinner. Now our team getting real aggressive here. I will partially join them in that. I really don't want to get too close. Yeah, bad things can happen. You can hear one of those bad things happening now. Did manage to stop his ultimate, but not without losing somebody. So attempting to slowly burst fire him down from a distance, a lot slower than you used to be able to do it. Looks like they're getting behind us right there. Knew he was going to come around with that. Don't want to get into hand-to-hand with him. He is going to be able to heal up. So I do need to be very careful of what games I play with him. Justice raining from above. Don't know where that fat boy is, so I'm going to move out of the way. Help them deal with his Genji. I'm going to get behind the Zarya here and just unload in medium range. Oh no, going to drop some health. Going to try and... I'll get melee on him if I need to, but now there's too much enemy pressure, and I tried to run away around the corner, but ultimately, like I said, too much enemy pressure, too many of my teammates went down. A rocket from behind did end up finishing me off. Yeah, nice one too, between those two things. Just, he said, I bet somebody's going to be in between here, and he was right. Once again, they've managed to pull it back at 99%, so we are going to have to make something special happen to finish them off. So we're going to encourage them to come a little too far this way. Going to pay for that. So went ahead and he did a lot of damage there, but I'm going to die. But did manage to build my ult, and he did not get to use that ult like on our entire team. Still unfortunate that I did have to pass away. Do have my ult up. They have double tank out, so I really want to get to an angle where I can kill a lot of their lighter characters with this ult. Because that may make the difference. That literally may be how we win the game if I can get a good ult. So really going to keep just rolling, make them wonder what I'm doing. Oh, what a great hook from behind while running. Nope, tried to run through him, tried to distract him. You can't complain about that, except maybe it was around the corner a little bit, but that's all the time with this. You know, I felt like my choice was solid, but his play was flawless. It did help bring the attention away from our front line. A bunch of people did turn back to me and turn their attention towards me. Was that enough to take advantage? I don't know. I really don't. Let's see if I can stop this. Okay, he got me, but hopefully got his life low enough. So I'm okay with that. Prevented an ult from finishing, killed her, damaged another two other people. Not the best ult, not the worst ult. If my team capitalized a little bit, because put a hard stop to their ult.
My ultimate is charging.
Don't know if they managed to ever kill that Genji. Looks like no.
My ultimate is charging.
So yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Drop this because I can. So I'm gonna be back here. Not sure. Hopefully their hyper aggression will not do wonders for them. Oh man, people hitting great shots. I cannot say that we lost because of heavy misplay on this. I can say that if we lost, it's because of, wow, look at that ult in the upper right hand corner. Looks like die may have just saved us all. But if we do lose, it's because they played extremely well this round. Extremely well. So, we got some action here, and, I'm gonna put that health right in the middle in hopes that it makes the difference. Woo! Got some kills. They got some kills. Anybody stepping in the heels? Objective secured. Woo! Close match. On that, I would have liked to have seen my second ult go even better than it did. It did stop that Pharah's from a fairly deadly attack, but we did not push them back on that ult. So we need to pull this off one more time. Again, it's Adina on Lucio, Cookie Mantis on our Pharah, Dirkgen on our Reaper, Fish Miner again on our Junkrat, and YL Clearlove, sounds like a cool 70s name, YL Clearlove on our Diva. So we can make this happen. Do we want to stick with Soldier? Soldier's been working. Wasn't my last life with him wasn't that great, but overall, I've been harassing the enemy enough that it caused them to change position, getting some kills. Not as many rocket kills as I like. Honestly, I've been doing okay with my primary fire. I would like to see some more fat rocket kills.
Patched up.
Wow. Okay, they're going to chase me. They're going to chase me hard. I'm going to run. There's more of them. Look at that double chase. I'll go all the way back to the spawn. I don't care. If you'll chase me back here. If you'll chase me back here.
The objective is
Hi. So yeah, ideally, if two of them chase me back, that's 2v1 time. I disappear, they disappear. We're at a net 1 advantage, and I'm not afraid to do stuff like that. I don't need to look cool. I just need to win some points. Got him, finished him off. Grabbing the health. Again, tactical play. Tactical play is what it's all about. If they're going to be in the wrong position, I'm going to make them punish for being in the wrong position.
My
Getting-
ultimate is charging.
Let's not let him recover. Let's get this health. Again, health they use, we don't want him to use. Come on, there we go. Like, just a little bit of life. Apparently they saw my soldier and said, I want some of that action. Nice rocket. Had to step away from that. Don't want to let them have this health, so I'm gonna... I'll keep going.
I've got you in my sights.
double.
And
I can do this with my eyes closed.
gotta hop out direct. Good. Punished and punished and punished some more. So I feel like we have them on tilt a little bit. They're running in. They're trying to make things happen when there's not an opportunity. That Reaper, who was playing just fine before, running straight in like nobody's business. Again, going to control this health point. He gets it. I get it. Somebody gets it. Gotta get my health up. So again, so now we got people making some things happen on me. They came in double, tried to outrun that soldier. Did not happen. Not was really ever going to outrun him. Was just trying to draw him back with me. But no, solid shots and punish me for it, and that's okay. Very satisfied overall with how this round went. I've attracted the correct amount of attention. This ultimate could cause us some serious problems, depending on who used it and where.
Stay out of my way.
So apparently he got some health back. I was like, he barely has any health. I'll melee him. Oh, wrong again. Alright, so at this point can't go on tilt, need to reset the situation entirely and pick and choose my shots from a medium distance because that's where I'm strongest. You know, control health packs that are nearby and control health packs.
Justice reigns from above.
So outrun that justice either by going inside that building. So let's keep, again, grabbing health that does not belong to us.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh, I activated it. I didn't even know I activated it. That's not good. Alright, so it's in my health, but now, oh, there we go. A good rocket barrage. Their Reaper did dodge out of the way, but that might be enough to push us over to where we needed to be. Let's hop right back in there.
Over yet.
Again, advantage of Soldier 76, can keep putting pressure on a fight, Good. That was pressure. That was heavy pressure.
Fields down.
Justice reigns from above.
Okay.
Round
Oh,
lost.
Thought somebody else was going to hop on that objective, so that was a nice comeback on their part. We were controlling the situation for most of the time, and then suddenly we weren't. Was hoping to have just enough time to get my last ult in, and maybe that would make the difference, but their tanks were pretty strong. So, you know, overall not bad,
One of these days, someone's
They
gonna
make
put
poor
an end to
positioning
you.
choices, so we're going to make an odd choice here and go with Bastion. I feel like they have been focusing on me an appropriate amount. The first half, they were overcommitting to me, and I think after that, they backed off and let people like Farah, you know, shoot at me and stuff like that from far away. Chose not to chase me, made better choices. That doesn't help. Can't run out. This way, that choice is no longer available to them, and they're going to have to deal with me. And I think I'm going to change out this character soon thereafter. So I'll run with Bastion until all of a sudden I'm not running with Bastion anymore. So see if I can get down here and see if anybody appears. Who appears? So these guys can either stay off the point or show up a little bit.
The objective is now.
So again, forcing him to not be on part of this area. Nope, gotta run. They're gonna come for me pretty hard. They're gonna come for me pretty hard, and I don't want to be a part of it. There they are. So sneaked around over the building. Didn't know he was that deep in, so got right behind me. So we'll try this one more time, and if we can't take advantage of it, we won't use it. We'll try it one more time, because I feel like I should be able to switch from Junkrat? Are you mad? So we're gaining it.
I've got you in my sights.
So again, they gotta start ulting towards me because I'm huge. And again, just let them keep sending fire back my way and immediately leave, not live. And I tried to hit the dash key because I've been playing Soldier 76, and instead I transformed into a turret. Alright, so Bastion seems like a good strategy, but I'm playing him poorly, so rather than commit to that, let's replace the Junkrat that was lost, or better yet, dual tank with D.Va. Here we go. Here we go. Gonna have to push him off the point. Gonna have to protect my friends when I can. So I had to hop on it because I had no choice really. Again, the switch to D.Va was a good one, but not enough teammates are alive to make the fact I switched to D.Va relevant. Managed to get him with the pistol, so that's going to tie up the game. But this tells me when I'm playing for my third round, our team is kind of dying too quickly. I think that was probably my problem with Bastion, is that even when I was harassing people... Oh, okay, I turned into a turret. That was my problem with the last death on Bastion. But before that, even when I was successfully harassing and drawing a lot of fire, the team wasn't capitalizing on it. So now I need to take a character that's going to make a little bit more of an impression. Close up and personal. That maybe can even help defend my team a little with the old alternate block there. 1, 2. All right.
1. Round 5.
So we're gonna fly out, but there's no need to be right on the point for no other reason than it doesn't unlock yet. But I don't want to turn this into a loss. This is a match where the two have the capability of winning. Okay. They got me fair and square. Fair and square. Too much damage between him and the Lucio. And that was that. Let's get right back in it. Let's get right back in it. Let's get right back in it. Team after me? Yep. So I'm doing a poor job coordinating with my team. I feel like, okay, I'm going to flank, I'm going to harass, but their whole team was just able to come out and kill me as a unit, and that is where they are getting. In fact, next life I will switch to Junkrat, because they are clustering up. And look at it, now we're just going in piecemeal and dying. So I'm going to chill right here. Yeah. I can't, I want to fight him, but I can't fight him because there's no one here. I mean, I'm literally surrounded on all sides with villains.
Time to raise my
Hopefully that gets a bunch of people, not a soul. Even though I went straight up, everybody saw it. And the Lucio comes in and saves him from my pistol shots. Their teamwork coordination is better than ours in ways I can't even describe. Our team is absolutely flipping out. Absolutely flipping out. Even when I stayed back, brought them into our corridors, kept them away from the point, harassed them and ran backwards. Nothing. Nothing. And that's it. That's it. That was a go from 2 to 0 to 3 to 2. They made it happen. So we got to give credit where credit is due. Bravo to them for pulling it out. Nothing but love. Let's give our props. Well played. We give our props. We don't deny. Evil Joe got his Reaper game up. Got off a tilt.
Rains from above.
Here's that die. Yep. And that's the problem. When you gotta stop Reaper. There are some characters you gotta stop, and Reaper is one of them. You know, you can't just let him move unopposed. He deals too much damage. He deals too much damage. Did I give her? There we go. Yeah, once they had their Zarya in, that's when things really turned around for them. I feel like her contributions were subtle but real in the form of shields. I think my team spent too much time fighting Zarya, and that caused some very real problems. So, a sad day, but not one we can't remedy. Not one we cannot remedy. We'll call that the warm-up set, and we'll get in there and beat him down real good. Real good. So if there's somebody you want to see me play or something you want to see happen, please feel free to let me know, and I will try and make it happen for you. You know, had a solid opening with Soldier 76. Then after that, maybe because I left Soldier, I don't think that was the core problem, but things did not go quite as well. Diva play is always decent because, hey, Diva's strong now, so it is great that we get an opportunity to use her. Watchpoint Gibraltar is the map. Let's see who's joining us. Average team level 42 versus their average team 41. Maybe that'll make all the difference. Not really, but should be fun. Have not busted out a Reaper of my own, so let's go ahead and do that this time. Don't want to wait too long on the clicking because I'll get stuck with healer. Please play Zarya. Okay, for you, I will play Zarya. Here's my tip, though. I don't play a great Zarya. This is just for you. 1, 2, 3. This is just for you because you come up in at night in Germany. I know it's midnight there in the land of sausages and many other cool things. So here's a question for you. Are you an American living in Germany, a German living in Germany, or somewhere else living in Germany? Because the way you said it before made me think you weren't from Germany, you were just living there right now, so I didn't know if you were an exchange student or what. So we shall find out that information on a 30-second delay, because that's how this works. Everything's on a 30-second delay. So, Zarya, for those who've never seen me play her before, because I don't play her much, the key to the great Zaryas is they know when to bury her. They know when to bury themselves, they know when to bury their enemy. Of course, you've heard me say they also keep the beam up. The way they keep their beam up, and the reason I say it's most important, is by using barriers, because the barriers are often the best way to increase your beam, because you need to have pinpoint accuracy with her, which I don't. So we'll just toss out some grenades, reload, and toss in some grenades, and reload, and give myself a barrier, give him a barrier. Alright, that can't do anything about that turret from here, hopefully my friends can. So again, quality Zarya play involves just shooting the beam, giving a barrier, giving a barrier to him. No, nothing. We're gonna get in here, we have to. Need that health. Getting that health. Right clicking. Shooting a beam. Getting a barrier on myself. Running away. Making him chase me. Okay, good. So far, so okay. Grabbing some life. Again, her shields recharge, another factor that makes her great. Okay, I'll go ahead and just keep blasting. Right click, barrier here, barrier there. He doesn't need it because his shield's up, but I thought it might go down for all the damage he's taking. Staying. Burying Tracer because I thought she was diving in. Burying myself because I don't want to die. There we go. Double kills, folks. Double kills. Zarya doing Zarya things. And again, the key here with her is because I am not a pro Zarya player and I am a tank and I do give out barriers, I'm very much sticking with the team. Barriers here. Okay, contributed to that kill, was not the primary maker of it. Okay, I have my ult. I need to wait for someone else's to time it with. Hopefully a McCree blast or something. Okay, he's coming up. I'm going to go ahead and put a barrier on myself, put a barrier on him. Not going to use my ultimate because we don't have enough friends to capitalize it. Just going to keep diving that barrier. Not sure what's going to explode, but something did. Tracer on me, burying myself. Let's go ahead and do it. So counter ult. The counter ult was real. Saving Mercy because it's Mercy. We gotta save her whenever we can. Whoa. Ooh, just dropping damage all day if I can. There we go. So again, team effort here, really just doing the best to take some fire, to barrier my team, to support my team. Because my aim isn't amazing, you know? My aim isn't amazing, but I'm a target, and I'm a target that has shields, and therefore heals themselves quite well. Gotta give credit to our Mercy. Mercy's certainly been doing her job, rezzing, avoiding being killed with Discord on, set some barriers her direction, you know, because you guys are, again, not doing the best job of keeping my beam full, focusing instead on staying alive, which is a reasonable choice. Again, just gotta keep dropping things down there. Alright, stepping behind to regen that shield. Giving a barrier. Okay, thought there was a little bit more action coming our way. Try and stay on him, I'll just stay on there. Reload. Barrier myself. Barrier him. Okay, team effort. Again, I deal damage. I force people back. They don't attack me directly too much because I'm Zarya, so, you know, tank, just saying. And strong overall match, strong team contribution here. Again, double tank is often a good play. especially if one of those tanks is someone like Zarya, can provide a little team support. Okay, dropping the beat's a problem. They're coming on us hard, so we're going to have to back away. We're going to have to back away from the light, so to speak. Getting hit 24/7 by Soldier 76, and that was it. So as you can see in the upper right-hand corner, that was an entire team wipe. I was one of the last to fall, but not the last, because our Reinhardt wisely charged away. But yeah, that regroup is solid advice. We pushed them super far, fairly effectively. We need to don't screw up. So go ahead. So hopefully that barrier made that a null damage issue. It's gonna contribute with. Wow, don't want to be a part of that. Don't want to be a part of that. So, survive that, albeit just barely. Is there anybody alive to take? No, we need to wait. We need to wait. We need to wait for more peeps to use our ult. Don't like that. Don't like that. Do we have friends yet? Can I get, okay. Double counter ult is double counter ult. So I'm not going to survive that. So that Lucio coming in deep, I will fight him because he's Lucio, so we can probably take him. Yeah, there we go. So don't know what his big plan was there, but I do know they're short of healing now, so we're going to commit to that. We're going to protect him because he's out in the open. And now we can start. So we can start really pushing in here, saying hello, making them think we're right around the corner. So I don't want to be a part of this. So that Bastion is probably going to cost us. So he's dead too. Barrier there. Barrier there. Gotta hide. Gotta hide. Only because I have no life.
I've got you in my sights.
Hopefully I can ult soon. Want to grab some help, but being cautious about it. Discord orb, don't want to be there.
Drop the beat.
Огонь по готовности.
Counter ult. Oh, didn't quite make it. They all three chased me in there. Ouch. All three chased me in there. Ouch. Had a barrier up, but not long enough. Used his ult up on me. Were we able to take advantage of it? Not really. We're going to try it again. We're going to regroup, and that's going to be the secret to this sucker right here. Wow, barriered him and everything. Try and stay in front of him here.
Falling between.
Drop the beat.
Come on, shield here.
Everyone attack now.
Gotta stay on this hard. Okay, I tried. I was like on that thing alone forever. A German living in Germany. Well, good for you. In your homeland, kicking it at home, tuning in all the way across the board. That's the beautiful thing about the interweb. One community, one neighborhood. Coincidence? I don't think so. It was meant to be. That was my Zarya play, and I gotta be honest, even though we lost the match, I'm gonna give myself one of these. I definitely was not the cause of failure there. So for you, we're gonna commit. We're gonna finish as Zarya. I'm gonna go through this whole match as Zarya because it worked out well. You know, I was able to tank a lot of damage there. I was able to put on a lot of shields, and it worked out all right. Our team started to go on tilt, and you saw other people running in, and there was lots of. That's how you tell when there's like 2 or 3 skulls spread out way ahead of you. That's how you know people are running in without consulting their team. So
Together.
let's
we are
do this.
strong.
Let's do this. Yeah. That's a long reload time, it seems. I'm sure if I compared it to others, it wouldn't be as long as it feels, but it seems
Just
like it's a
in
forever
training.
reload.
Visualize, then execute.
Right, some Zarya gameplay. Who's joining us? Who's joining us? We have
Attackers
Don again and on our Lucio. Insane Med, we're going to go with on our Reaper. Short Shot on our Reinhardt.
think I've got this, old
Thornton
man.
on our Farah. And Toki on our Junkrat. So, good times. Let's make it happen, captains. You can only get 4 of those shots off before you got to reload.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
This is my jam.
Bastion up top. That is a short shield. I always feel like it's going to last for a second longer than it does, and that's a problem because it doesn't. Hopefully that shield saved him. Haha, certainly helped us kill him. Nothing else. Barrier is destroyed. Survived it. Survived that ult. Yeah, hooking tanks, not always the way to go. Give me more damage, please. I know Anna's shooting me, but she's apparently coming with a far greater intensity than I had anticipated. Ooh. So unable to heal thanks to her Anna's thing, and they were able to punish me. Did not feel as deep and alone as apparently was in there. but that's okay. That's
A
okay.
temporary setback.
84% is the number we are at on our ult, and that will kick up soon. Not a lot of advantage was taken of my ult in previous times. It was tough because you got to have your whole team alive to increase the chances of somebody actually. So got caught in the corner there. I did barrier successfully and survived one or two of his shots. But as I attempted to walk back in the door, got caught on that little lip apparently, and that was that.
I am not a good loser.
So it seems like once our team takes some hits, they kind of fall apart a little bit. We kind of fall apart. We can't do that. See, there's the 3 skulls I'm always talking about. So I want to fight here at a distance. I don't want to fight at a distance, but I have to. I don't want to be seen by this tire. Wow. Such amazing damage I took there. So we ran from the tire, and no one else came back. No one else came back. Whole team rounded the corner, and I stood alone.
I will never surrender.
Alright. So, I think the secret, I gotta find the Reinhardt and just stick with him. He seems to know what's up. He seems to retreat when he's damaged. If there is a Reinhardt. Apparently we came back. Okay, so we wiped him out. Counter wipe while I was gone. So you want to trade a little with her if you can.
Oh, let's break this.
Just go ahead. That whatever counter they did was awesome. Well, that was a decent ult, and I'm like, okay, team, I've ulted them. And just pinned me right out of it, and it does not hold them. Apprehension with a quad kill, upper right-hand corner, so feast your eyes on that. Her shields do have 200 designs, grows for 80 damage per second and 50 particle beam. Yeah, her damage does grow, and I was hoping to take advantage. Whoa, no, friends. Gotta run away from all that. Gotta run far away from all that. He's just gonna continuously chase, and that's okay. Jesus. So, again, not able to hook up with my team, even if I run away. So you're saying it grows from 80 damage per second to 150 damage per second with a particle beam and 100% energy. Yeah. Yeah, no, she's got serious damage if you can charge it up. And if you can get with your team. But again, my team constantly spread out. Okay. So I'm going to go way back here, and heal. Because it's better than dying. Everybody just going in one at a time. Yeah. So they managed to get farther than we did. I mean, it's pretty clear what happened there. You could just see it was a constant string of people. I tried to stay back from the team and wait for my guys to kind of form up and catch up. Maybe I didn't stay back far enough. You know, I tried not to be hyper aggressive when I saw that our team was dying and just kind of do a fighting retreat. But again, a fighting retreat even solo, it's going to be hard to do. So, enjoyed my time with Zarya. You know, puts me one step closer to playing her more. I get it. I see her power, especially if you have pinpoint precision. And really, I feel like not all characters benefit equally from teamwork. You know, Reaper benefits from teamwork, but since you're supposed to be on your own a lot of the time, same thing with Tracer, even more so maybe with Tracer, you're not gonna feel as big a difference when you have a quality team. Quality team always makes a huge difference, but it's less in the cases of independent characters. Zarya, I think, makes a huge difference, the quality of your team, because she's a coordination character in terms of both her barrier and her ultimate. Putting a barrier on a highly offensive character like a Reaper and letting him go into the middle of a Death Blossom with a little coordination, devastating, utterly devastating. People who keep you protected, like the shield from Reinhardt, you have personal shields that recharge. Like you said, your shields have 200 hit points. That's great news. You know, you can not leave the battle but because things are blocking for you, or maybe just another fat tank, maybe a D.Va's just standing in front of you taking shots, whatever, coordination, right? It makes her much more effective than coordinating with like a Reaper. And so because I play a lot of solo and I like to go off on my own for the stream, I like to go off on my own for fun. Again, not in a dumb way, not run into the middle of the enemy team by yourself, but, you know, cause harassment from the rear, force people to chase after me, take those kind of actions. That's what prevents Zarya from being my play style. But especially in competitive play, especially where you have any kind of coordination, you're going to see a lot of value in Zarya, and I'm always impressed with the Zaryas that really know how to coordinate well with their team. I was going to go Reaper before, so might as well go ahead and hit him up now. Follow my own advice, play a good independent character. But at the same time, you still need to know where is the team? What are they doing? And there are times when even a Reaper should stick with the team. You're getting heals, whatever. Again, let's take a look at the comments in the left. Why Symmetra? Not a question I ask, because I believe Symmetra has a place on almost any map if you know what you're doing with her. But as I pointed out, instant hostility for Symmetra on attack. Instant hostility for Symmetra on attack. On this map, what would I do with Symmetra? If you look at the little room that comes up to the right, when you first dive into enemy territory, there's that room that Symmetra normally deals with. Hello, let's wave. Let's jump, and let's give him the neighborhood shake, because we're polite people. Give a little death emote right there. That room can be captured by your Symmetra and set up a nice little base for your guys to work from. Because once you get into that room, you have an easier time pushing forward. You can also do it if you push them back to the point at all. And again, Symmetra, don't play Symmetra, another character. You know, maybe this guy's a Symmetra god, you don't know. It's not high-level competitive, it's competitive. You want people to make good choices. But, you know, he's probably played the game once or twice, right? He's not a level 1, you know. Okay, we got a Pharah. I was gonna grab health. It looks like Lucio's doing a fine job healing. So we're just gonna go ahead and run, and then run some more and make people chase. Make people chase. He's right behind me. Triple chase. Hopefully, that put pressure off of our front door, and people can make some things happen now. Did it? I don't know, but I like it when 3 characters chase me. That's 3 characters who aren't fighting my team. 1 character chases and kills you, it's to their advantage, for sure. You don't want to do that. 3 characters chase you, including their tank and their healer. But again, if we're gonna let them hang out in our territory and not capitalize. Thank you, okay. That health, I want to take that health. Can I teleport over there? That was not the best teleporting spot. Attempted to teleport. I'm gonna grab this health right away. Oh, trapped! Good trap, Junkrat! Good trap. Came out behind you, thought you'd look the other way, and you did. Good trap. Covered your back, knew I was there. Great move. Great move. Alright, we have our ult up. This may be our way to push point A if I can find the right spot to teleport. Maybe I'll attract a little bit of attention by coming up high. Okay. Can I get a good teleport off somewhere safe? I cannot. Once they're distracted, I'll go for it. Come back on the point, I dare ya. Alright. So, there's Symmetra able to kill all of us by running in a circle, because neither of us could get a beat on her, apparently. I'm not going to use that teleporter, I'm going to save it for friends and family. We do have a teleporter. Okay, fine, I'll use it if no one else is going to use it. Damn. Thanks. So, this is what I spoke of.
order.
60 seconds remaining.
Got it. Oh, got by the beam. Got by the beam. Alright, so it looks like their point's lightly defended, but it's not as light as I thought. Probably my last shot at making something happen and getting to the first point. Let's do this.
30 seconds remaining.
Finish that.
On the objective.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say. I feel like, you know, I'm there, I'm killing a guy, whole team's behind me.
10 seconds.
Should have probably changed up. We'll get in it to win it. It's not going to do what we need it to do. And that's defeat. A well-earned defeat on their part. Good coordination. They stuck together. We didn't.
Switching sides.
They took good control of the side points. Again, they're going to blame our Symmetra.
Prepare your defenses.
Not our. I'd blame myself before I blame our Symmetra. She got a nice nest in the upper right-hand corner, which is exactly what you're supposed to do if you're pushing with Symmetra. See, and already they're blaming her in the left-hand corner. It's like, you got to look at what's happening in the game, people. You got to look at what's happening in the game. So let's go ahead and set up some Bastion. And, you know, her teleporter was great. She got enough damage to deal a teleporter. That loss was in no way Symmetra's fault. No way Symmetra's fault. I would argue with these people and remind them that she actually did a good job in that previous game, but people won't listen. All you gotta do is look at her win rate to see that she's got some skills, you know what I mean? Like, Symmetra's a strong character. Stronger on defense? Okay, I'll give you that. But the gap isn't what people act like it is. She can be effective on offense. Makes me a sad panda to see good players suffer. Your neighbor loves you, Symmetra. Your neighbor loves you.
I live for a good fight.
So we'll go ahead and look right about there and be willing to move off. Let's make sure. Nope. As much as I would like to be there, I need to be able to strafe right immediately, and if I get caught on my own pillar when trying to get out of turret form, I'll die heinously.
Shield matrix established.
Shield matrix is established.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And let's see who comes to the show.
Defend objective A.
Just throwing some grenades. Goes out. Good. And there we go. Adjust our position a little. Okay, I'll assume they're going to get that. Maybe not. Wow, definitely felt like I strafed left out of his way and would have gotten the bump. So maybe it's that simple. Literally, their team appears to be maybe even talking. Maybe they're coordinating. They're all together. They all chose to go to one side of the map. And if we are fighting a team that's chosen to get together on vent or something, it's going to be super difficult. Which would explain some of the problems we're having with this particular team if they're really having a conversation. This is going to suck. Nope. Nope. So yeah, they're just sticking together hard, and I've always said if teams are sticking together, your only chance of slowing them down is Junkrat. So let's obey my own advice. And we won't call that a defeat. We'll call that a, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, total slaughter. That is definitely the parade phrase. Please report Symmetra. No. Report people who go on tilt and don't recognize the quality of play. If he said report Reaper, I didn't play that well. I can admit that. I have no problem admitting that. my Bastion play was okay. There was just not much opportunity to use him. You know, nobody provided me any real defense. They did not succeed in slowing the enemy down or having respawns for me to shoot at. I will rate that match as okay, because it's a little reminder of the difference between Team Q and Solo Q and why they often make two different Qs. Blizzard does it in... not League of Legends, what am I talking about? Blizzard does it in mental blank. Their MOBA that I play, that I used to play instead of this game. But I'll come back to that mentally in a moment. But the point is, they know about solo queue. They know that there should be one for situations like this, you know, because 5-man teams are tough to beat as individual players if they are all chatting with each other. But we don't get discouraged. We don't get sad. We just kick it up to the next level and click competitive play again, because we're not going to be scared off by the situation. We will solo queue our way up the ladder somehow. You know, if we have to become top tier players just to get to level 45, I'll do it. I don't care. You'll see me. You'll see me here Monday through Thursday, because it's time to rock it out. So, got the cool Torbjorn skin on the screen. I did get that legendary. It's too bad I don't play Torbjorn. I almost should just to use it. Honestly, the only reason I don't play Torbjorn, I can't say it's because he's not my style. I don't like turret characters. Back in Team Fortress Classic way back in the day, loved to play an engineer. I like my turret characters. He was just so popular and considered so cheesy for so long, I almost felt like I was cheating the game by playing with him. And so I did not. I enjoy the thrill of the faster characters and stuff, and have just decided to stay away from Torbjorn. Now that he's been nerfed, but it's still considered pretty good, I might switch back to him. So we'll see. Map we're on is Nepal, and so that's good time. So we're on Nepal. A chance for us to hop in and attack. Let's see who we are going to be. I'm going to lean to... Oh, shit. I haven't done Tracer in a long time. I have not done Tracer for this stream in a long time. I like playing Tracer. I'm not bad at Tracer. I would go so far as to say I was good if it wasn't for my firm belief that the skill cap was so high. Like, the chances of me ever getting good compared to what Tracer could be, unbelievable. But often good to start with a Tracer. You get a layout of the enemy team, you see where they're going, you get behind them and distract them and cause them trouble and annoy them. I do like playing Bastion on this map, and I may switch to him later. But for now, we're gonna make people wonder what's up. Play Golden Tracer. Hope to get some golden guns for her at some point, because that would be fun. That would be very fun. Let's use her high speed and mobility and her small frame. It's funny, in some ways I think of her as a tank. Like it's her job to absorb enemy fire by dodging. She's kind of an evasion tank. It's a different way to tank, you know? And also her self-heal is real. So, said hello, and now we're gonna leave. Okay, let's blink forward. And what do we got over here? Let's... There we go. Don't want to be on the spot because we're going to come. Ooh. Wow, at that speed with the strafe, he deserves it. Let's watch it again. Comes right around. I'm about to move, and boom, just gets me from behind with a solid shot. So again, no misplay there. I was glad I was coming around that guy, but I did get chained. Did get my kill on their Hanzo. Built up my ult a little. Let's see if we can continue to do just that. So they're wow! People just making some great shots today. People just making some great shots. I don't even think he was aiming for me. He just wisely kind of... People are over there. I'm going to shoot an arrow. And with Hanzo's nice long shot ability, he'll make it happen. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to fight... Maybe this is why no one plays Tracer. I was going to say we're going to fight until our ultimate is full, blow somebody up, and then maybe switch on our next death. I'm at 86%. I do need to use her ult because it can turn the tide. Not as much as some of the other ults, but... Okay. Nope. heard there was a trick to get around there, but I think you need to be Diva to do it. Hit but did not kill.
Огонь по готовности.
Can't blink out, so we'll just rewind as long as we can. And then we'll move.
Check me out. Securing the
Blink,
point.
blink, blink, you fool. There we go. So, use that rewind to kind of make us invincible for a second.
Down for the count.
Oh, let's break it.
Justice reigns from above.
Okay, I'm at full health apparently, so didn't need to go for that health. Felt like I took a shot. Don't like attacking Zarya because she has so much health. Yeah, had it. So, shot the dragon, but again, just staying behind him makes a choice. Do they come back? Oh, rocket takes me out. So, got up to my second ult, was using her more appropriately for that second part there, getting behind people, making them make hard choices, dealing damage from behind. This time, may wait till my team engages before really going in hard.
Now, where were we?
Gonna have to get in.
I'm on the opposite
Overtime.
So, bombed out their Zarya, but it was not sufficient.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Other way behind. Tried to blink and rewind on him like anything from this. Blink, rewind. So good. Notice how they were thinking about me back there. They were staying back there. That helped. Almost have another ult up. So ultimately, this turned from a bad Tracer game into a pretty good one, win or lose. Made it happen. So you see, so I played Tracer pretty well there. Obviously, you know, my second bomb hit, my first bomb didn't. The hardcore guys can stick those almost every time. You got to zip in and rewind out. You don't have to. I mean, sometimes you can just stick and run. But if you're anywhere near that bomb, you'll die. So, what happened? What happened is we won, my friend. In part because of Tracer. She is annoying. And, you know, you got to get under the skin of the enemy team. You need to make them think about you. Got some kills with her, you know. Not a high kill character, again, unless you're super pro. But she can get some, you know, she'll whittle you down, reload, whittle you down. What I wouldn't do for her to have more ammo, but she'd probably be OP.
Capture the objective.
Probably be OP. So again, we got to get around that side. Got to harass from the flank. 21 seconds. Oh. Gotta stay on Hanzo and contribute to that kill. Let's see if I can. Oh, should have rewound. Didn't realize she got me with so many shots. So their Tracer got me in a legit even fight. I was trying to catch her before she had the health, and then it was just a regular one-on-one because we were both full, and she got me. Got me legit. But that's okay. Tracer, don't move forward. There is nice defense, but not nice enough, maybe?
Drop the piece.
Don't want that. Don't want that.
Let's try that again.
Thought about using my bomb there, but I was like, no. He's too. We got a lot of players.
Ever get that feeling, Deja?
I'll grab this. I'll grab this.
Justice reigns from above.
No, no! Don't want to be part of that. Don't want to be part of that. I want to run far away. Okay.
I've got you in my sights.
Heal up. Yeah, Tracer, even from far away, can get back in the action.
Field's down.
Can I get behind? So she's very soft. Her feet are very soft. Did not get involved in that. There we go. Always hard with her. You gotta hit with every single freaking bullet. That worked okay. That worked okay. We put a bomb where we wanted it. Woo! So this is the match for the day, folks. No matter, you know, it's not like I suddenly turned into an Overwatch expert, but if you play Tracer even okay, you look pretty good because she is everywhere. She's doing stuff, you know. I've never had anything but love for the Tracer. The problem is you get on these dark streaks with her, like you saw at the beginning, like, you know, 3 deaths in a row. I didn't do anything terribly wrong. I rounded a corner. That was like my giant sin. Rounding a corner equals dead because people then shot me with explosives. So even on this map, Tracer is doable. It's a little harder to get behind. I am tempted to change it up. May is a great choice. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to give everybody the neighborhood shake. I'll let you just take a look at who is on our team rather than call it out.
Capture the objective.
Just because I want to get in there ASAP, and it's hard to do with Tracer there. Don't want to run into the middle of nowhere. Okay, so I will support this mate. I will let people know I'm here. Oh, wow, there's a Tracer here? What are you going to do? Dude, will not be near him. Is he dead? I hope so. Let's get behind this group. Not sure why that happens once in a while. Just
Check me out. Securing the point.
let's secure the point by getting behind this freak.
Just in
Yeah,
time.
no thanks. I won't hang out here. I was thinking about it, but in the end, Reaper should be coming.
Let's try that again. Yeah.
Gonna have to grab health from somewhere else. Again, beautiful being all over the map. It makes us happy. No, no, no! Oh. Try. Can't blink up, folks. Can't blink up. Can only blink straight. 1, 2, 3. She's in. Got the ult coming. So they have a shot now. Don't want to give it to him though. Let's see if we can double blink rewind. One we go. Nope. Did not feel safe about leaving my bomb there. Was not quite as stiff. Let's try it again. Whoa, whoa. Let's see who knocked me off. Probably a Pharaoh with a burst. There it was. Okay, I'm like, I'm fairly sure I didn't jump off the screen. Alright, so.
I'm taking the objective. Oh, you want some?
There we go.
not many targets here. There we go. Thought you might be coming around that way. And thought you might be coming around that way. Whoa, whoa. Okay, wrong. Make you all come out. Oh, punishing the Tracer. I understand. I'm very scary. Let's grab some health. We'll get behind him.
This objective has my name printed on. Heading up high.
Die, die, die wins the game. Or no, her explosion wins the game. There we go. And, no! Drop my bomb, people. What's wrong with my three? There we go. That'll do. Woo! And also, Tracer requires intense focus. Intense focus. It's hard to talk and play Tracer at the same time, but all in all, we'll call that a solid set of Tracer matches. Yeah, that was a good set. Nice play of the game. Knocking 2 or 3 people off, very strong. Very well done. Who gets the love? When in doubt, give it to the healer. We'll give it to our healer. Good match. You know, they had a shot at stopping us, but did not. It's not like they got 0% though, so we can't say it was bad. You know, we didn't totally stomp them. We simply won fairly handily. Do love the Tracer. Do love the Tracer a great deal. So, happy some personal best, though not many medals for the team. But again, when dodging damage is one of the things you're doing, that does not count as blocking damage. So, good. Correct direction. Let's move back where we were. Let's move back where we were. Who is up today? Who is up next? I don't know. I'm going to be Symmetra if I get on defense. I'm going to be Symmetra if I get... I've been playing her a lot recently. Because every time I play her, I swear something, even on defense, and that's not my previous complaint where people were insulting the guy who was playing Symmetra on offense. It's like people don't pay attention to where her turrets are, miss good opportunities to lure people into turrets, and then upon respawn, if they die, start running in one at a time so you don't have time to set up your turrets. Sad panda. But no, this is looking pretty good. Our lack of a healer is a little disconcerting. Maybe a Zenyatta? Lucio's fine. Lucio's fine. I was going to say a Zenyatta just because when you have Symmetra as a support, you can sometimes get away with a half healer like Zenyatta. And, you know, do good things. Do good things. Yes. Yes.
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
All right. Here we go. Turret number 1.
Turret in
And
place.
turret number 2.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yes. Turret number 2. I like those. I like one there. There's 3. Now they start coming out slow. They expect one in here, so I give it to them just to make them cautious more than anything else. I try and get one maybe from the front there that they see, and then one from behind where they don't. I sometimes just leave one. But I might do a 3-3 setup. A 3-3 setup is pretty good.
5, 4,
So they come in, they look at this one and destroy it while they're getting blacked from 2 from behind.
incoming.
Gonna go ahead and try and
Objective A.
I will shape
throw
order
that ball
from
at somebody.
chaos. Turret online.
Probably should have put that one a little lower so they have a hard time killing it.
Sniper, don't get caught.
Alright. So that's a 3 and 3, right? I got 6 up, yeah. So nothing to do but add shields to my friends.
Turret was destroyed.
turrets, but not both of them. Wow, ow. So decent use of an ult. Hopefully people can go ahead and kill him. My ult is up, so if we can, if I can make it back before the game ends, I can punish some people. If not, it could be problematic.
Consolidate our defenses on the point.
Objective
So again,
lost.
felt like I was contributing there, getting some stuff there, and then our team just kind of fell apart. Where to put this? Where to put this? I guess there's really no choice. We'll put it here.
Teleporter online. I have opened some light. Shield.
Throw one here because I can.
Turret in
Then we're gonna
place.
move away from all this.
My center is destroyed.
Nope, don't like any of that. Do not like any of that. Gonna get behind this and if I can. Again, look at this nice coordination here. So, they're really sticking together, and against the teams that do that, if you're not doing the same thing, it's super, super hard.
Got you in my sights.
Let's go, Junkrat, because they're on point now.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
So people use my teleporter, which is fine. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, our teams now are sticking together. So that's going to be an ult. Going to try and drop in. Great shield by the Zarya.
Let's get them off our objective.
So Zarya came in and murdered me. I did manage to get one first kill with the tire, not as many as I would have liked. They had, you know, the super shield up from their Lucio.
Fine, how do you do?
Not quite sure why we're not getting more kills.
Time to advisor activated.
Tried to stop her from getting that health, did not succeed. Expect to see a Zarya coming out this side. If she doesn't, hopefully we're able to punish her.
Drop the beat.
Woo! Okay, so managed to survive that. I won't say win it. Lucio, you gotta go. Lucio, stop. Lucio, stop. Thank you. That should not have taken so long. Yeah, so they're just doing a good job, but not quite enough to get the point. And we're holding hard here. Holding soft. I can't say we're holding hard here. We got that trap laid out. You know what we are gonna do? Might as well throw a bomb right here in case they come into it.
Oh, let's break it.
Yep, let's go ahead. So I did get the health to prevent them from getting it. My grenades did kill their Reaper. Did catch one in the trap, but I didn't explode my bomb soon enough. My first match of Overwatch, I was playing Tracer and got played the game. That's why she's one of my favorite characters. Heck yeah! Why wouldn't it be? I mean, she's just fun. And she's the icon, of course, of Overwatch. Actually, normally I don't play main characters of games on principle, just because I don't like them. So I think my tire got caught in the fire. put down as much damage as I can on that point, but my grenades are being absorbed by healing.
Oh,
And
let's
things,
break
you
it.
know. As much damage as Junkrat puts out, he cannot put a whole team worth of damage out on his own. Other people need to bring some pain. Need to bring some pain.
0-2.
But looking at how they're playing, sticking with Junkrat is going to be the plan. They keep having to deal with my grenades, and they do seem to be holding them back. You know, you don't give up just because you're not winning, and you don't tank a good strategy if it's working just because you're not winning. I see a lot of people do that. I was doing not so well before. I've switched to Junkrat. On Junkrat, I'm getting kills. On Junkrats, I'm dealing damage. On Junkrat, I'm taking health packs and creating opportunity. Things were going well for my character, but poorly for the team. So I could say, oh, this isn't working, and change characters, but that's not the way to go. The way they're playing, the way they're sticking together, Junkrat.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
More than one tank would be nice. Need might be a strong word.
Supposed to be dead.
If one of these people was perhaps a turret of some kind, that would be another. I'd take a second tank or a turret. But
Have a look at one of those bombs of yours.
I think we can make something happen here. I'd like to not make it a 3-0, even if they do win the set. I want to take one of these home. But again, that requires more than good Junkrat play. I would have to somehow get just some Junkrat headshots, some grenades to the skull. I was doing all right with my bombs, okay with my traps, but even better with my bombs.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
So we'll see. We'll see. I think we can make something happen here. We can put some pressure on him. Our Reaper can really distract him if he knows to go around him. Normally, Reaper and Tracer together, I think, is overkill. I'd rather see somebody else, you know, than a Reaper and a Tracer. I think you only need one of those two characters. Alright, Sniper is real. Okay, okay.
Taking the point.
I'll let the Reaper keep going backwards. Nope, nope, don't want to be any part of that. Don't want to be any part of that. Not quite sure how that happened or what it was reflected, but okay. I'll just drop things on the point, even though... No. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Tried to grenade him up the stairs, but he was too invisible. Alright, 97%. The ult may make all the difference. Want to get into an unexpected position if possible to fire that ult. Throwing those grenades just in case somebody's there, because why wouldn't you? No reason, unless you didn't want to go to the company. Ouch. Rounded the corner at the same time. What are you going to do about that? And then he just steps out. Alright.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
We can do this. We can do this. Looks like a double kill on Tracer. One, not a double kill, but a mutual kill. Gotta get up here.
Volvimos de vuelta.
Bastion? Okay, so, I mean, I'm attracting attention up here, but I'm unable to deal with unbelievable. Unbelievable. So just single shot, dead.
30 seconds remaining.
Single shot dead. He failed to hook me. He just shot me with the shotgun, and that was the end of my life. On it? Nope. So really, felt like I was playing an okay Junkrat. It still did not. Oh, I like his, I like their Zenyatta. That's a great, so they play of the game. Hey! Not hard to get play of the match when your whole team's not doing much. That's a lot less competition. When a double kill is as interesting as things get. Triple kill, okay. So a completely acceptable play of the match. Nothing, I would say, that warrants writing home to the history books about. Can I even call that a good match? No, we got shut out. Our team was not playing well. Give credit to their... No one? Just took too long to decide. Alright, folks. Gold, gold, gold. The best in the team, for what it was worth. So, again, you cannot give up hope. You stick with what you know. Junkrat was the right choice there, despite the loss. Doesn't mean we played the wrong character. It means things did not work out with Match team. Which Reaper skin do you like more? The Petadochi or the Mariachi? I'm probably going to go with the Pest Dog. I'm probably going to go with that one. Now, honestly, of the two choices you gave me, I'm going with that one. My favorite is either the one I have or the white one. I know that's not a legendary skin. I know, it's like 75 coins or something to get it, but they did a really good job with the base Reaper skin, and I like just the slight variation. Now, there's a solid Reinhardt skin. It's almost sad that I don't play Reinhardt just because I have that skin. Reinhardt and Torbjorn, I have two amazing skins and two characters that I don't play a lot of. I really admire the people who play Reinhardt. I consider myself a fairly patient player. I'm not a go-in suicide kind of guy. But the people who play Reinhardt well, super patient. I mean, you sit there with that shield and assume the people behind it know what they're doing. It's a hard mentality. It's a hard mentality to get behind. But, when you have a Mercy healing you, if you have an Ana boosting you with her ult all the time, then it's not so hard to play Reinhardt because you get to go in and crush things with your hammer quickly and they die horribly. It's pretty awesome. So we'll see what map they're bringing us to now. Looks like our time went up. Good old Watch Point Gibraltar. How do I want to punish the enemy team on attack? Tempted to do attack Bastion and make people yell at me. Haven't thrown down with any May today, but I told I was going to stay away from my my May today. Could definitely... I don't want to end up as a healer, so let's go ahead and snag D.Va real quick, because that's a strong way to end the day. I love D.Va. D.Va loves me. It's a mutual relationship of love and respect between two friends, D.Va and I, and her big green mech. So, gotta take advantage. Somebody left the game. That should imply this game... Oh, joined back right off. I'm like, what? Left the game? Alright, let's talk about who's on the dock. Ashlyn is our... what's her name? Amy today. Dark Winter is our Farah. Feta Feline... Excuse me, Anna, not Amy. I don't know why I said that. Feta Feline is our Tracer. Levotion is our Junkrat. And Anonymous as our...
Commences in 30 seconds.
As our Genji, thank you very much. So, not the team comp I would expect, but okay. Okay, so we just have Anna as a healer. I should switch to Fat Boy. is probably what I should do with this comp, even though I really don't want to. Alright,
5,
we're doing it. We're road hogging.
I'm one man apart.
Why are we road hogging? Because we don't have a dedicated healer except Anna, and let's face it, that is not always the best choice. Oh no.
Enemy turret down.
Alright, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and heal up. Don't need a healer, we'll just heal up. Genji, can you finish him please, Genji? Because there's no way for me to get behind the shield because I'm fat. Let's go ahead and ult fire. There we go. Alright, study progression. Study progression.
has reached the checkpoint.
Nice. Good job, Tracer. That was nice.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Has reached the checkpoint.
Should be right-clicking instead of left-clicking for those far-away characters because of science.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Okay. Oh no! I had not... 101, I had not reloaded. Still got him, but not no thanks to me. Gotta keep track of your measly 4 ammo on this character. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rewind. Hook. 1. Reload. 1, 2, 3. Jump. 1. 2, 3. Hook. 1.
Pull it out.
Woo! He earned that. He didn't kill me, but he earned that. I'm going to stay here and heal up.
Has reached the checkpoint.
This thing should pop up any moment. I have double healed. We've reached the checkpoint. 1. No. Horrible. Horrible. Heal. Awful. Painful. Don't like. Do not want. Reloaded.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Go in a different direction. Making some different choices. Failing. Running farther around. Let him get behind him. Make some things happen. Put it up. My team pushed him back. My team pushed him. You did stuff without me. I have to be proud of you.
My
Let's
ultimate is
ult.
charged.
Let's heal up.
Огонь по готовности.
Decent ult, a decent ult. Let's go ahead and get away from everything. Nope. Nope. Alright, so he was able to hammer me to death while I reloaded because I was going back, but my team was not there. Got too far out, or too many of my team members died, but that's okay. Overall, the fat man has done just fine.
My
Good job,
ultimate is
Roadhog.
almost ready.
I don't want you to think I have anything against fat people when I say he's the fat man. I think it's an accurate statement, and I feel like he likes being the fat man. I feel like that's part of his identity. So, for those of you who are fat, don't think I'm judging fat people, because I am not a thin guy, okay? I am not a thin guy by any stretch of the imagination. I've got nothing but love for people of all weights. All weights. Oh, your stupid shield, always preventing me from grabbing everybody. I like this matter. Right-clicking again. Woo! Wanted to stop me, but couldn't do it. That's a lot of damage.
Helden sterben nicht.
Heal up. Didn't want to start healing because I thought I was going to come around the corner and kill me if I did, and I wouldn't be able to hook him.
Enemy turret ahead.
Can we go ahead and... Oh, I thought I was being all kinds of clever with that ult, right? I mean, that was a good ult, right? Validate me, single tier. It was a good ult, right? Oh no, I like that ult, but we were apparently not in position to take advantage of it. I was hidden behind a post that reduced the amount of damage I was taking, unloaded deep into their team with lots of damage, pushed them in a direction I suspect they did not want to go. So let's back up and wait for our team. Oh, counting very hard to count. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal. 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, done. Out of juice.
You're powered up. Get in there. Going for the Todesnest team.
Okay, I got in there as instructed. Was it enough? Was it enough? So we still have time because we've made such great progress. We're around that corner a little farther now. That ult did some damage to the enemy team. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna totally get back in here.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Boom, that I counted.
Turret detected.
Mercy.
Enemy turret. Primary objective. Boost available.
Gotta heal it up.
My ultimate is ready.
Ouch. Oh, come on! Come on! Ah, I don't know what I did there. I don't know what I did wrong there. I felt like it was a square shot. It looks like a square shot even from his point of view. Several of those beads look like they went into his head. Why we have somebody just hanging out in the corner. Kind of upset about that. Not sure. That would explain our sudden lack of pushing, why it's been all of a sudden a very mediocre game. Heal.
Why is the payload stopped?
I don't care, I'll run this way. I'll run this way. Ah! Wanted to get around behind them, but they had a tight guard up. They had a tight guard up. So we have one final ult, which means one final chance to push this forward. And yes, it was a good Roadhog. Thank you! I feel validated. I feel good now. No tears. Now we're running in. Now we're running in. This is where our lack of healer is causing us a very real problem. Heal up, and time to get on it hard. There's no choice. I mean, I gotta Roadhog it up. Great shield, and that, you know, that shield saved him. That was a total steal and shot and just nothing. And then it was too late. Let's see if that ult got anybody. I'm gonna have to do a crappy ult at this point because I have to push him back. I have to be on the objective. There was no correct answer. No. There was no correct answer. We were too low on time.
Огонь по готовности.
And that's it. So I'm going to give credit to their Zarya for being strong. Their Mercy was good too, and their Reinhardt was good. I certainly had the most problems dealing with the Reinhardt, but
0.
Roadhog's job is not to deal with the Reinhardt. You know, I'm not supposed to get behind Reinhardt. I'm not supposed to blast through Reinhardt's shield. So not sure what's going on there. No, I said I'd stay away from Mei and go with different stuff. I have hopped on Tracer. That's one way to break them up. Could go to Junkrat. We'll try Tracer first, as Tracer has been my one. You know, as Tracer has been my one really strong set of plays today. I mean, that's not true. I played some Junkrat well. I think I played that Roadhog fairly well, you know, above average, somewhere in there. Not spectacular. But we have to do something, you know, and I will go to Junkrat because that's my default break up the enemy pile, you know, deal damage to Reinhardt's shield option. But here I think we need to play Tracer. And again, some people, you know, get upset when you play Tracer on defense. She can get right back in the action, comparatively speaking, if she dies, and people forget that aspect can be useful on defense.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So you want to harass, you want to cause problems. This might be the way to do it. Junkrat's the safer play, but we're gonna make this happen. See, every now and then, I have a clean mat. I have a G600 mouse. I have a nice computer.
5.
Maybe it's the way my elbow's leaning. Maybe I'm jerking the mouse, but when I just want to shoot,
Attackers incoming.
oh, they did not come out there. He's there, up top. Alright, let's go Mercy hunting. If we're gonna do something, Mercy hunting is a solid choice.
Check. Enemy turret ahead.
Move out, punish the Mercy. Alright. So I gotta watch this entrance too. It's my wife calling me on the phone. That's what that exciting background sound is. But I can't stop to make that happen. Killed him. Turret's gone.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Alright. So here's what I'd say is happening in this situation. They're just playing poorly. It is not a masterful defense on our part. It's a good one. I mean, I'm playing fine, but that's the symbol there. When you drop a bomb in the middle of them and the result is to freeze, that is not a good sign. I'll just keep on loading damage as long as I can't blow. Yeah, that'll be fine. He went off the edge, right? Oh, whoa, you now want a piece of that. There we go, it's a good bomb. I'll give it. Don't want to be there. Okay. Goes like, can I hop around that last corner? No. Okay, so they finally got out of the starting zone. All in all, I'd say Tracer's working just dandy. They're not able to deal with the kind of confusion she brings to the table. So we'll just make some things happen.
Justice reigns from above.
Ow.
Oh, let's breaking! Damn!
All systems checked out.
Огонь по готовности.
Let's try that again. Back in the fight.
No one can hide from my sight.
Let's. Okay, we got some ult.
Time's up. Ever get that feeling, deja vu?
Had to go far away from them.
Back in the
Far away. I hear a bastion. Let's see if we can get behind him. Oh no, not a bastion. That's the sultry sounds of a Reinhardt, who's now dead. Now I'm not dealing with that noise. Don't want to be a part of that. Don't want to be a part of that. Want to be fast. There we go. Getting from health to health. Know where your health packs are. Rewind.
Let's try
Get
that
behind you.
again.
No one can hide from my
Don't want to be a
sight.
part of that, so we'll just take off. Get some health here.
Enemies detected.
60 seconds remaining.
Wait for it.
There we go. Kill the Zarya. Ah, into the hammer. I was like, I can take a mercy. Hammer to the face. That's okay. All in all, we've been doing just fine with our Tracer. Just fine. Out again. Headed.
Yeah.
Gotta get back to the fight quick. That's what Tracer does.
Countdown. Defensive victory ending.
Hopefully did not do any. Can't let the rockets hit us. There we are.
10 seconds.
Hang on, everyone. We can do this. Ever get that feeling, deja vu?
Overtime.
Огонь по готовности.
Wicked. Lost away. Let's try that again.
Wow, they're gonna get it on overtime.
Has reached
They're gonna get it on overtime. So I'm gonna harass as best I can.
No one can hide.
Huh. Trapped. Let's find out how that worked. Yeah, there was a trap there. Okay.
Justice reigns from above.
60 seconds remaining.
Ever get that feeling, deja vu?
Nice double kill, but was it enough? Alright. They've adjusted somewhat. I'm still doing well with her. But now let's change up their expectations with Junkrat.
Perfect day for some mayhem.
Because really no reason we shouldn't be able to stop these guys. They are not the best players I've ever seen on average. One or two of them, like, you know, alright, but... The guy who's playing Genji's really getting it done.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
No one can hide.
Огонь по готовности!
Alright, so lots of damage dealt. See, there we go. So they coordinated and started getting together, which is what was allowing them to deal some damage and make some pushing. But now that we've changed our strat up,
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Time's running out. Let's keep our defense up.
俺が敵を食らう
10 seconds.
Start the victory timer. It won't be long now. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
there we go. So Junkrat was the white switch and a way to end on a victory. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that brings our game to a close. Even went a few minutes over, but that's okay. It was worth it for the fat victory. We'll take a look at play of the game. We'll take a look at some medals, and then we will say good night, goodbye, au revoir, hasta luego, auf Wiedersehen for my German friend. See you later. All that good stuff. Arrivederci. My French isn't very good, but we gave it a shot. So, 24% of team's damage. Can I get some love, please, during that match? 25% of team's damage? Even though I was Roadhog, who's not the highest damage character? Okay. I didn't need a legendary. I didn't need an epic anyway. So yeah, I'm comfortable overall with my Tracer play and my Junkrat play, and my even my Roadhog play wasn't bad. So let's get the third. Let's give that some credit. They pushed, but not far enough. Headed back to where we belong, in the correct direction, and we must say that that is where all of this comes to an end. So ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for being here. It was a fantastic time. Always enjoy my time with you. As always, I'm Mr. Neighborhood, reminding you to love your neighbor, love yourself, and love your games. Have a fantastic day. Until tomorrow.